Welcome to Effective Immediately. I'm DJ Hed.
Hey, y'all. It's your favorite homegirl, Gina Views.
Yes, welcome to another week. Thank you to everybody that's subscribing to the show. Make sure you comment and like and all those good things to help with our algorithm because we would greatly appreciate it. We are on our way to 30,000. We are rapidly approaching 30,000. And mind you, we're still less than a year old. Yes. We're not even a year old.
We still haven't made our
You know how when kids be like, oh, he's 6 months, he's 8 months. When do you stop counting months?
Well,
because I heard somebody tell me that somebody was 24 months.
Yeah, so I
was like, bro, that's 2 years old.
I'm like a star auntie, so I'm always in the baby department buying clothes and stuff, and it actually goes up to 24 months.
Really?
So I don't think that people stopped saying it. I don't think Dave stopped saying it because I guess who's in charge of that though?
Just people. Because I thought it was 18 months. Because at 24 months, you 2 years old.
Yeah.
So I can give you the 8, like 1.5. You would say, oh, Gina's 1.5 years old. Mm-hmm. But when people say he's 22 months, like, nah, bro, that's out. We ain't doing that.
I don't like stuff like that. And you know what else I don't like? I don't like when I ask somebody how far something is and they be like, oh, it's 2 miles up the road.
Well, that
I don't like that.
That's a unit of measure, though.
Yeah, and that's a measurement of months.
I get what you're saying, but no.
Do you think in miles?
Depending on what I'm doing, yeah. Like I'll be on my bike, yeah.
Okay, that's different because you got your bike and you got your watch.
Yeah, but in the car it's the same thing. Like
no, if I say, "Hey, come get me," you say, "Where you at? How far are you?" And I say, "Oh, I'm about 3 miles away."
Well, that's me trying to get to you, so that's navigation. So I would need a cross street or address. But if somebody says, "Where's Marathon Burger from SiriusXM?" I would say it's like 3 miles away.
I would cuss you out.
You would?
Yeah.
As opposed to saying, what, it's 5 minutes away?
Yes.
So you want minutes?
I want minutes because I want to know how long am I going to be en route on foot or in the car.
Well, the reason why I think people do that is because the minutes is going to change depending on traffic and travel and all that.
I think, though, when you ask somebody how long is it going to take to get somewhere, I don't know if everybody's like this, but in my mind, I'm thinking about it without traffic. Like, that's just the...
Shit, not out here.
Because, look, if you ask me, like, oh, Gina, how long is it going to take you to get from the station from home, to the station?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you 40 minutes.
Okay.
40 minutes is without traffic.
It's without traffic.
Now, with traffic, it's 1:30.
Facts.
From where we at.
Facts.
But you're not going to just say, oh, it's going to take me 1:30.
Yeah.
It depends. Like you said, though, it do depend on the traffic.
Yeah. So I would be like, oh, I live... Well, yeah, I wouldn't say I live in miles. But if I'm telling you where something is at, I can see people using miles. Anyway, The point is, the question I'm trying to figure out is when do you stop counting months? I say 18 months. You say 24.
No. I didn't say that.
You said that's when the stores.
That's what the stores say.
What do you say?
12.
So at 12, you won.
I'm 1.
Yeah.
If I ask somebody, okay, I'm about to get too deep into it, but you can't say how many quarters you need for $2. Never mind. I was about to say something that don't make sense. I was going to say something that don't make sense. Are you going to ask for $100 or 100 ones?
I don't know. I don't know what you asking.
Okay, look. I don't like when people talk in long form. What's the math term? It's the math term. It's extended form.
Yes.
Extended form. I like short form.
Yeah, that's why you don't like my words.
Cause you stupid though.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
That was crazy.
Them words confuse me.
Okay.
Like,
I just think that we should stop at 18 months. You say 12 months. You're 1 year old. Let us know what you think.
Wait, but how old is 18 months?
A year and a half.
See, that's stupid.
Because it's 12 plus 6.
Just say he a year and a half years old.
1 year and a half. 18 months. Technically.
Fuck you. Fuck you talking about?
I just said 3 syllables.
No. Yes, you thinking in syllables. I'm just thinking in description.
The description is longer.
No.
A year and a half.
No.
18 months.
Your birthday's in January.
Yes. January 12th.
We're in June. So
yes.
We're halfway towards your next birthday. You not out here telling niggas I'm 41 and a half.
No.
I'm just 41.
Yeah.
So that little nigga 1 year old.
Until he 2.
Until he 2.
Hey,
That's what I'm saying.
I get. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, we can fuck with that. Yeah, you one until you two. No
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. The fuck you
Duh.
I'll be telling who he's 18 months. Like, but we don't have kids.
Facts.
So I would like a parent to explain why do people speak in months when it's about children.
Yeah. Interestingly enough, I did see somebody go viral. I don't know if it's real or not because you never know what's real no more. But it was this lady breastfeeding on the airplane, and the kid.
That shit is real.
And the kid was like, the kid had teeth.
Nibbling on a titty is crazy.
bro, if you could chew food, nigga, get off the titty.
But why was the camera that close up that they could see the teeth?
No, if the kid is sucking on the titty and then look up and smile with teeth,
Yeah.
too old to be on the titty.
That nigga is size 2 and
that's
you.
incest. That's anyway.
Oh, you done turned it. All right.
We
We had a conversation last show.
Oh shit.
Or the show before last about Jagged Edge.
Yes.
Bow Wow collapse.
Yes.
And our back and forth was if Jagged Edge and Bow Wow are part of 106 and Park, what song do they perform?
Yep. My Baby or Puppy
Love. We just had Jagged Edge in the building, y'all.
She couldn't wait to tell him. She couldn't wait until nigga.
They said I was right.
Bro, they gotta wait and see the episode. Jagged Edge said that them fuck.
Oh, that shit already all over my Instagram already.
Oh, okay.
They was here. They was here. Yeah.
Anything interesting other than that happened this week for you?
No, I stayed low this week. I'm just now getting my voice back all the way.
How'd you lose your voice?
I fell asleep in my living room. And for some reason, when I fall asleep in my living room, every time I wake up sick. So I don't know if my window is like cracked or something. I don't know if my... I don't know.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know.
The climate is different in your living room.
No, okay, so are you able to sleep with windows open?
Yeah.
Okay, so when I sleep with a window open,
sick.
I get sick. Yeah.
So you don't know if a window is open in your living room?
I believe my window is closed, and I believe that my doors, I have a patio door and a front door, but I don't know if they're properly sealed.
Oh yeah, you got to call maintenance.
But how am I going to explain that? Because
tell them that the shit ain't properly sealed.
But so the way that you can hear when it closes, and then it has a lock and everything on it, so it does lock. But I don't even know how to like.
Tell them that the air. Tell them that the window is whistling
at night.
Yeah, and then they got to come look at the seal.
So do I wait for the winter to come, or do I do it during the summer?
You got sick now, fool.
Oh, okay. Is that a lawsuit?
No.
You know.
You didn't get no. You ain't got no crazy medical bills.
You know I love a good lawsuit.
Yeah, I know. Stay on stream. We did do something really dope. We was out at the Marathon Burger.
Shout out to the Marathon Burger.
Shout out to Roddy Ricch
yes.
and Jalen's Lemonade for having us out there. Really dope family affair. Go look at the Instagram account, Jalen's Lemonade. We both, we follow the account so you can find it through our page. Roddy's little cousin who passed away, like I think 11 years ago. A family recipe, his grandma's recipe. As far as like being a family business or whatnot, they did collaboration with Marathon Burger. It was super dope. 800 was it 800?
Yeah, 800 meals.
They gave away 800 meals
from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. When we pulled up, the line was wrapped around the corner.
The line was around the corner, like not the first corner where Marathon is, the other corner down the block. And people was coming in there getting that issue. And shout out to Adam and the whole team who always make sure I get my vegan burger. Thank you very much.
Yes, they really always look out for us.
Every time.
Yeah.
Every time. Also,
Roddy's family. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, and I was gonna say Roddy's family was really very, very welcoming, given the circumstances.
Somebody is knee deep in that lemonade. Like that lemonade. I want to mix that lemonade with a little shot. Like I want to put a little shot.
Like tequila or like.
Yeah.
You want some tequila in the lemonade.
I know that motherfucker.
Niggas always trying to spike some shit, ain't they?
Yeah, a little margarita, nothing too crazy. But no, the lemonade was really, really good. Everybody came out for a good cause. YG showed up.
Shout out to YG.
YG
you brought your nieces with you?
Yes, I brought the girls. Those are Desiree's twins.
Mm-hmm.
I literally had just I got a group chat with them. So I hit the group chat like, y'all like Roddy? And they like, yep. So I'm picking y'all up tomorrow. So they thought we was going to a concert.
Oh.
Yeah.
They was molded.
Nah, y'all getting up close and personal.
They got their pictures and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was dope. Also, man, the people went crazy because Roddy don't really pop out a lot. And so because Roddy don't pop out a lot, like when he was outside, them people were losing their minds. Like,
yeah. I like seeing. Remember when he came out of the other side, the back side?
Yeah.
And then all those fans was
Yeah, they
standing
was-
up.
yep,
and
screaming.
for him. Yeah, that was really cool.
Also, we got to talk to him a little bit. You know, Roddy don't really do a lot of interviews and conversations and whatnot, so I thought that was dope. But yeah, go get you a Marathon Burger if you happen to be in the city. Tap in with the friends and family over there. Also, congratulations to Sam and the whole team for opening location number 2.
Yeah, how I missed that. I was sick. How was that?
Venice Beach. It was amazing. Lauren London, like, literally stopped me to tell me how much she loves Gina Views. And I'm like, and what's crazy is, like, everywhere I go now, it's like, where's Gina? Nigga, Gina not here, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, Gina at the house. I'm here. Yeah, but we love Gina. Okay.
Tell that bitch.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Lauren was like, tell Gina I love her. And I was like, okay.
You wanna know what's crazy? So the group chat, one of my friends' group chats, they had hit me and was like, Gina, have you talked to Hed yet? Hed was talking to Lauren London, and I heard her telling him how much she love you
in real life.
So then the next day at Marathon, the Melrose location, Nikki, the photographer,
yeah,
she was like, did Hed tell you what Lauren said?
For real?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Like, now I'm just Gina homegirl.
It's your favorite homeboy?
Yeah. Oh, that's DJ. No, that's Gina homegirl. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that's crazy, though. Like, obviously, you know me with black women. Like, you know how I feel. But Nunu?
Yeah.
Nunu has been a mood board of mine for so long. I didn't even know like, when ATL came out, I didn't know that she was an LA girl.
Yeah, I think a lot of people didn't know that.
Well, I always thought that she did so good on there. I thought she was from LA. Boy, when I found out she was from LA and she got that whole LA swag and, her and Nick being together, like, that was just so, like, that was just cool. Y'all don't bring no more surprises.
Nah, ain't no more surprises.
All right.
We done. We done with the surprises.
He done got gangbanged on?
Nah, that's the homie.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so
I love her. Shout out to Lauren London. Thank you. Can't wait to meet you.
Shout out to Lauren, man. Do you have anything to offer to either condolences to the New York Knicks or?
Okay, so I did before you brought in that big ass surprise. So I was ready to talk shit, but now I'm just like on some like
positive,
spiritual,
zen.
Yeah, like you know my shoes off.
Oh yeah,
my shoes is off in here, like. So I'm gonna send my condolences. Y'all fought a long fight, New York. Y'all thought y'all was doing y'all big one, but where's little Joey now? He needed to be dissing the New York Knicks. Joey better than me.
That would have got him fired up to win.
They did the anthem. They did the Knicks
Busta
anthem.
Rhymes, yeah. Everybody.
Papoose,
Yep.
Swizz Beats.
Yep.
Joey badass.
Nims.
Yeah. Hey yo.
Yeah.
Bing bong.
Bing bong. Shout out to my dude Nims.
Joey need to talk to the Knicks. Joey needs to not worry about Kendrick, AZ Tyke, Rayvon, Reason, TDE, TD East.
Yeah.
He needs to worry about the Knicks.
Yeah, go diss.
Go to Knicks.
Go diss somebody in that locker room. Get him fired up.
He better than me. I would have whole team, whole roster.
Chewing through shit.
Yeah, go chew through the Knicks, nigga. Nah, shout out to Joey. I love Joey. I love Joey.
Shout out to Joey, man.
I'm sure that nigga funny like all of us. He knows it's all jokes. We just joking.
Yeah, nah. Shout out to
But he need to go get his lick back.
All of my New York friends, real quiet.
Yeah, timeline so quiet. Twitter's so quiet.
Yeah, all my New York friends was popping all that big woo shit. This Knicks, they wearing orange. I ain't never seen niggas wear that much orange and blue.
Yeah.
unless they from LA.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never.
Unless they from Hoover.
Yeah, I seen niggas I ain't never in my life wear orange and blue, and I'm like, bro, when did you become a Knicks fan?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now everybody quiet.
They thought they was gonna get 2 W's.
Yeah.
They thought they was gonna win that series, go to the championship, win the championship, and diss the city. No, fuck y'all.
Hey.
And that's why Rayvon said y'all need to go get Ice Spice.
Hey, you know what though? God don't play about us. So we gonna
wait.
go.
So do you think that God made them lose for us?
No, I'm just.
Nigga, you just said God don't play about us in response to the Knicks losing.
Not in response. I was having a separate thought.
Okay, but what triggered that thought?
Just in general life.
Yeah.
You know, God is good all the time.
God made the Knicks lose.
I didn't say that.
You know what they saying though?
What they saying?
They saying that Joe Budden the reason why, because the
curse.
The curse. He keep going to the game.
Oh shit.
That's what they saying.
Joe Budden is the reason they lost?
Yeah.
It's no way. Damn. You know what? I don't have nothing to compare it to because they don't really win.
Who?
The Knicks. No, I'm just saying, like I don't have a reference point.
Oh, so they're not a good team?
Shh. Anyway, no comment. You know, yeah.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
They ain't been in this position since the 70s.
If I knew that, I wouldn't even pause. I wouldn't even have trolled y'all like that. I promise I did not know that. I didn't know
they
that
haven't
they was
been in this literal position to be set up for a championship since the 70s.
The 70s?
Yeah, before we was
That's
even,
like 60 years ago.
I'm aware. I'm aware. Anyway,
Damn.
This is not
Prayers up.
This is not ESPN.
Prayers up, New York. God
I am
damn.
not Stephen A. Smith, and she is not the girl from what's the lady from?
I don't even watch basketball. Hey, I don't know nothing as far as the niggas.
Which basketball nigga do you notice the most?
Austin Rivers.
You quick on that.
Austin Rivers, Dame Lillard.
Yeah.
Iman.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I worked at Staples Center also.
Yeah, but that ain't got nothing to do with this. You noticed them just because.
Stephon Curry.
Stephen.
I remember that game when he surprised everybody. When he like first got it cracking, it was just threes.
That's every game.
No. This was like 10 years ago. Like, this was so long ago, I had a boyfriend.
Damn.
Yeah, you feel me?
That was when the dinosaurs was.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. That was BC, before Christ.
I have a question to ask you.
Okay.
So, it's gonna get a little dark, I guess. But
okay.
I have a theory that I talked to my mom about. And, like, people spend all this money on funerals. Mm-hmm. I found out, and I don't know how true this is. I'm gonna do more research on it. But based on the limited research I've done, if someone passes and you're the next of kin and you don't go claim the body, then you don't have to pay for the funeral. Like, you don't have to, like, so let's just hear me out. So a funeral, let's say, costs $10,000, right? To get it, you get the burial plot, you go through the ceremony, all of the things. It costs $10,000. If you don't have life insurance or or funeral coverage or whatever in your insurance, you got to pay for that out of pocket, which is why so many people do car washes and fundraisers and GoFundMe's, et cetera, because you got to pay for that. Based on my limited research, you don't really have to claim. I mean, if you don't go to claim or identify the body, they just cremate the body anyway.
Just off GP.
Just on GP, because they got to do something with it. So my theory is, if somebody passed, just don't pull up, and you ain't got to pay nothing.
Okay, but do you want to have a service?
We could have a service just at the house. Like, if y'all know that, I'll use me, just so it ain't bad. Mm-hmm. If I go and I got life insurance and I get $10,000 from my life insurance, don't use that on no funeral or no plot. Go get you some property. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I'm gone.
Okay.
I'm gone already. So don't use the $10,000 you can give from the insurance to bury me and do all of this. Just have a little get together at the house. My mom gonna probably make some spaghetti or whoever make some food or whatever. Y'all throw a party, just celebrate me, and everybody go move on with their day. But you save 10 bands. Okay.
So what about just paying for the cremation and using the remainder
I think the cremation cost between $3,000 and $8,000. But that's when they give you the remains, right? So you have the urn or whatever you want to be in and you have the ashes and stuff like that. That's, I think, based on my limited research, again, that's between $3,000 and $8,000. Or you don't go get the remains and they just cremate you anyway and just do away with the ashes. So I'm thinking like, shit, just don't pull up.
Yeah. Well, DJ had my brother. You make a very, very good argument.
Okay.
So I think that should be how your funeral is handled.
Okay.
That should be when you die. But I don't need you convincing little sis this what we doing with moms, whether she know it or not.
I already had the conversation with my mom.
You making a decision for her?
I already told my mom. What's she gonna do? She not here.
What'd she say?
She said we already talked
Was it yes or no?
It wasn't a yes or no. She said kind of what you said. She's like, I see where you're coming from. But she said, here's what I would like.
Cremation or a funeral?
Cremation.
So she does want cremation.
So I'm thinking just one step further, just...
What is that?
You just tuck the...
What is, nigga, you not selling drugs. What is...
It's just like, you know, just, hey, mom's going to get cremated one way or another, whether I pull up or not.
Okay. Did she have a request on where she would like her remains to be? Does she want it in the house with you? Or?
Nah, hell, I'm not doing that. I don't care what she want. We ain't doing none of that. I don't want the pendant with the ashes. I don't want none of that shit.
Oh, it's just a little dust.
I'm good. I don't need it.
You would take it into the ocean?
Wherever. We'll take it to Santa Monica Pier.
Okay. All right. This did get really dark.
I'm just saying.
Okay, so what's the question?
Is that crazy?
Yes.
Okay, fine.
It is crazy, but it's crazy for you to make the decision for somebody else. It's not crazy for that to be your wishes. Like you literally just said, like, if it costs $10 to bury me, don't do that. Go buy some property. Yeah. You already one of them type of people that you're very resourceful and you're one of the people in my life that make better decisions than like, I call you all the time like, can you simplify this or make this make sense? You know? So that makes sense for you.
What would you don't want that?
No, I want my funeral to be cracking.
Okay.
Cracking. I want.
So you want the whole 10,000 spent?
Y'all need to go over budget for mine.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's just one day.
So is a wedding.
I don't believe in spending for that either.
See, that's the other thing. You just a different type of you wired differently. Like I need my shit to be like.
Yeah, I'm not spending no money on no proms or none of that.
I know I can't get Staples Center, but if I could get the El Rey, Peacock, Microsoft, nigga, I take the Novel.
You want niggas to have a concert at the Novel for you?
Not necessarily a concert. I just want it to be a big venue.
And
a big church.
And do what though? What we supposed to be doing?
It's gonna be cracking. It's gonna be a slideshow. It's gonna be hella videos of me. It's so much stuff to put out.
You standing on chairs?
Yeah, people gonna be giving. You know, like I want it to be a real like, not necessarily. Let's stop talking about this because I already get high and be wondering where people go in the afterlife. Mm-hmm. Every time I get high, I think about death. Like I literally be like, am I gonna come back as a Yorkie?
What?
Afterlife.
Why the fuck would you come
reincarnated?
Why would you come back as a Yorkie? That's like the worst thing you could come back as.
Okay, what would you want to come back as?
Anything than a Yorkie.
But what? You got to think. If you come back as an animal, the best animal to come back as is a dog, a cute dog, because they're very beloved. And families, you see Roland. You know Roland's a part of the family.
They live 10 years.
No, they live 15.
I'm cool, bro. I'll come back as a crocodile. Them niggas live forever.
You're going to come back again.
Oh, and just keep coming back?
You're just going to keep...
Oh, if I got unlimited continues, then...
That's what I'm saying. I get high and think about the... That's what it's not a trial.
Yeah, if I got unlimited continues...
You just keep coming back.
I'm pulling up as all kind of shit.
Look, I was high as a motherfucker one day. Gummies hit me. It hit me hard. It was just like slap me. And I was like, one day the light's going to go out for good. Mm-hmm. Where am I going to be when the lights go out?
I think I want to be like a bird or something. I could just.
You don't want to be a bird.
I don't.
You don't want to be a bird.
Like a big bird or like an
Birds get shot. They fight over bread.
So you just want to be pampered and taken care of.
Yeah.
So that's why you want to come back as a Yorkie?
Yeah.
But what if you run into a big ass dog?
No, Yorkies are princess and prince treatment. Like they cost a lot. The sales price for a Yorkie is very expensive.
To humans, but to Yorkies, that a nigga don't.
Yorkies is not running around the wild. with lions and tigers and bears and shit.
I guess.
Cause I'd be damn if I come back a moose. Imagine coming back a moose.
Yeah, that'd be fucked up.
You hear what I'm saying?
They really have no value.
Imagine coming back as a chicken.
And I don't want to be a chicken.
That's what I'm saying.
You won't even make it to the way they gonna pump you full of hormones, and then you're gonna be at a wing stop.
And then your lights out. Lights out. You come back as chicken, lights out. Instantly. Boom. And don't be a good chicken. They gonna clone you and shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like, then you gotta have eggs.
If you had to come back as an animal.
No. Just if you have to come back.
What would you come back
What are you coming back as? Because there's other living things. Plants.
I don't want to be a plant.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I fuck plants.
I don't want to have to suck my water out the ground.
You shouldn't want to suck shit.
That's great. That's crazy.
I'm clipping that.
Yeah.
That's yeah. What would you want to come back as though?
All right, move on.
Yeah. Oh, I move on?
Yes.
I don't even got the topics up, nigga. I don't know what's going on.
I don't want to.
All right, so now Complex dropped a list of top LA rappers. And then following, I don't have much to say about that because I feel like this conversation comes up every year or maybe every other year. It's the same recycled arguments. It's the same recycled debates.
They just want they traffic, and I'm just over it.
Well, I'm actually not mad at the companies for engagement, for building content that creates engagement.
Okay.
I am mad that they're not doing it in a more creative way.
I'll get better. Be better.
Yes. So Punch made a good point. Punch said I don't want to quote him, but I believe the tweet said that these lists should be done in different eras.
I agree with that.
And because at some point, we got to let Tupac and Biggie rest.
Yeah.
They got to rest at some point. Like our deceased rappers, at some point, they have to rest. We can't keep we can't keep talking about Tupac in the same conversation with YG.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
It's different eras, you know?
We got to let them breathe.
And I feel like rap is the only place that they do this. Because nobody's putting lists together of retired athletes and the people that's currently, what's his name?
They do athlete
Anthony
lists.
Edwards and Michael Jordan.
They do lists, but those lists are different than.
I'm messy, huh? Because I only know Anthony Edwards because all that drama.
It's the same thing as athletes, though. Like you shouldn't be conflating the eras. Like,
yeah.
No, I agree. I agree with what Punch said. I'm just over the list thing. It do generate conversation. I don't agree with the intent behind it. Like it's for engagement. Mm-hmm. It would if you actually wanted to. Like I was talking to Elliot and Jeremy about that. Like everybody was laughing at my tweet with B Dot. It's like B Dot wanted clarification. You didn't help him. No, he don't actually want clarification. He's being facetious. So anytime your intent is not pure, I'm logging off. So I just don't.
Is that when you say you got it?
Yeah.
Or something like that? I didn't even understand what he was talking about.
Because it wasn't real. He was just, it was just some bullshit. But
shout out to B Dot. But he don't like us, right?
He don't
like West Coast.
I don't think he doesn't not like. I don't think that B Dot doesn't not like us. Like I don't have a problem with B Dot. A lot of people think I do. My issue with B Dot is he's not honest about his POV most of the time when it comes to. No, not most. Sometimes when it comes to the way he thinks and the way he views things, I don't believe that he's 100% transparent in the way that he presents. Mm-hmm. And that's my issue. Other than that, like, he cool. Yeah. Like, I have no problem with him.
Well, shout out to B-Dot. So then after that, Game dropped his own list. And I actually did like Game's list. Yeah. I did like Game's list.
I like that he just was like, fuck it, I'll do it myself.
Yeah. I like that. And that did also build conversation. So after that, Big Sad dropped a list, and somebody else dropped a list. I apologize if I don't remember, but multiple people were kind of doing their own list, and that's the thing that I don't have an issue with is when you're creating this stuff and it's just your perspective and how you feel. I've always said, like, when people ask me, like, what's your top 5 greatest of all time? My top 5 greatest of all time is different from the actual greatest of all time. Yeah. Because my top 5 only caters to my likes, the music that I listen to, and what's in my, my daily rotation.
And it's all opinion. Like,
it's all opinion.
But I didn't like the Complex thing because it's some opinion from people who don't have nothing to do with us. Like, these are people that's not from here. There is somebody at Complex that I fuck with tough. and they're from here. But other than that, like, it's it's just opinions. Like,
Yeah.
you have an opinion, I got an opinion. You got your top 5, I got my top. Like, it's all opinion based, so it don't actually matter.
Has there ever been a time where a list dropped that people were not upset about?
No.
Every time a list dropped.
It's just conversation.
The greatest rapper of all time list.
Yes.
The R&B list. The double XL freshman
Top
cover.
top female MCs list.
Yeah.
Best albums. When Apple dropped that shit, that kicked up a lot of dust.
Right.
Lauryn Hill, the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill is the best album of all time.
Mm-hmm.
That was like we talked about it too, like for 2 weeks. That was a big, that's what the lists are for. Is to generate conversation, kick up dust, and agitate people. Cool, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's all opinion. I'm just over it at this point because it's like our opinions are never going to align on it. It's still people that don't think you should be able to vote because you're a woman. It's still people that think I shouldn't be able to vote because I'm a black person. So opinions are always just going to be what they are. So whatever.
Yeah. But shout out to everybody contributing to hip hop and keeping the conversation alive. I can't hate on that.
Okay.
I can't hate on that. Shout outs. Another shout out to an amazing black woman.
Yeah.
Issa Rae.
LA's own.
Her film, One of Them Days, got renewed for a sequel. Another One of Them Days.
SZA,
Keke Palmer.
And SZA, Keke Palmer, and who do we had him on the show? He was in the movie, the first one.
Perkins.
Dwayne Perkins. Yeah, shout out to everybody, man, on that project. What was dope is Gina, you first came in here ranting and raving about how it's a dope LA story. It's the female version of Friday.
Yeah.
And then when I finally saw it, I was like, damn, this is really good. It's really true to LA, even though Keke Palmer and SZA are both not from LA.
Yeah.
So I thought
they did a good job telling the LA story. Well, I guess it's not my tea to tell, but the person that was supposed to play the boyfriend?
No.
Take the camera off me. Put it on him.
Oh.
He was supposed to play the boyfriend.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And doesn't that just fit so perfect?
Yeah.
And that would have been amazing. So I hope, like I said, it's not my story to tell.
Oh.
So I'm not going to tell y'all. I'll let that person do it when they do, go on their press run and all that.
Yeah.
But that would have been that would have sold the story more.
That would have.
But the character did an amazing job. He did so good.
No, he did really good.
He was gangster as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
And then he fit the whole, I used to be gangster. I'm real secretive and shit. Like that James St. Patrick shit. Like I'm real low and I'm secretive because I'm a firefighter. So
yeah.
that was cool.
But he was like, he like a real one though.
Yeah,
standing on business.
He's still one of them.
He's still one of them. But
exactly.
I got a job, but I'm like, don't get it. Yeah.
So, but I would have loved to see him in a role on there, even if it's not that same character.
Yeah.
If they just put LA faces on there, period. The same way Calmatic did an amazing job with both House Party and White Man Can Jump.
Facts.
I feel like he did a good job casting LA faces and people that we're familiar with. You was in there, Yeah. And then even the locations like we was talking about earlier with One of Them Days, how there was landmarks, the churches chicken.
Yep. On what was that 48th?
In Crenshaw?
Yep. I done been to that churches a couple times.
You feel me?
I used to get my hair cut right across the street from that churches.
I just parked in that churches because I was going somewhere else over there.
Yeah, man. I think the location's always a good like third character in a movie. Like
it makes me feel a part of the story.
Yeah.
Like how we was talking about Forever. Like you was watching Forever, like how we said, we know where Keisha's house is at.
Facts.
So it's like just watching it, even the school she went to.
Yeah.
We know the school, so it's like it just make you feel that much more a part of the story. So Sweet Life was the reality show is Issa Rae's reality show. It was on HBO Max. They are returning and they're going to be on OWN.
Shout out to Oprah Winfrey's network.
Yeah.
OWN, the OWN network. Issa Rae is definitely the next version of what I look at Oprah was, as far as like mogul, being multi-platform, having different entities, businesses, ventures, putting other. That's the only other thing. I don't know how many people that Oprah really empowered in front of the camera. I'm not gonna say behind the scenes, she probably put hella people on.
Right.
But when it comes to in front of that camera, I know Tyler Perry put people on in certain ways. Issa Rae's like they do it intentionally.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm finna put this person in a position. I'm finna, like,
Yeah.
So Issa Rae is one of them. She's a real one.
Yeah. So that coming back is good. That was another show that Sweet Life had a lot of LA and Inglewood natives. Shout out to Tyler. Shout out to PJ. PJ.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're on there. And they are like, I always see all of the cast together.
Hanging out.
Yeah, and if it's not the full cast, then it's like a few of them, like like 2 or 3 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the cast, well, not a lot of the cast, but there are a few real couples that are couples on the show, and they're couples in real life. One of them just got married. It was on the cover of what was that? People magazine.
Essence.
It was Essence. It was
Wasn't
Essence
it
magazines.
I think it was Essence.
But congratulations to them too. So that's dope that the show is returning. I do remember people in the city being upset when it didn't get renewed.
And there's a lot of shows not getting renewed.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shows that be like, all right, you got your season off. You're done. Vince Staples' show is coming back.
Yeah.
Season 2. Like, I'm glad
That's
to see
good.
my people coming back with another season. Vince, I need a role, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I need to call him.
Call him right now.
I think they done.
I'm just playing,
already.
don't call him. But yeah, I just want to be in the background double dutching.
That's it.
That's it.
I feel you.
Or remember how we didn't know that Quan was on the show until like the 3rd episode?
Yeah.
We knew.
Yeah.
But it wasn't revealed until like the 3rd or 2nd
Yeah.
episode. But it's like you just knew the voice.
I knew the voice.
Just put my fat ass lips on the phone. You feel me? Like, just like, you bitch ass. I can play a hell of a baby mama.
I can see that.
You can see me playing a baby mama? I can play a hell of a baby mama. Speaking of baby mamas.
I could. Yes.
Duke Dennis. Now, all of everything that I'm finna say is alleged because I don't know, and I don't like putting narratives on people because I know how that feels.
Yes.
So I will never do that to anybody. But the streets, and by streets I mean Twitter, the streams, because he's a streamer, they saying that he got about, okay, I was finna say 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Okay, 13 baby mamas. And then, according to this post, I just put all them extra bitches on him.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 baby mamas. I doubled it up because I didn't realize them was pictures of babies. underneath the
Alleged.
thing. Alleged. Yeah, and then it say one of them is in jail.
The baby mama?
Yeah.
Oh,
it say serving 10 years. I don't know. This post that we're looking at was posted from a not so credible source, so we're not even going to tell you who the person is. But I did see for myself multiple women making videos saying, yes, I'm also Duke Dennis' baby mama. Here's his kid that he doesn't, like take care of and stuff. And then I was just thinking, I'm like, we were not in the room with them. We don't know the behind the scenes conversation. Like, we don't know any internal conversation with them, so we don't know who's accurate and who's lying or whatever.
Yeah.
But I was thinking, like, that's how I feel about Kofi, because I'm also Kofi baby mama.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got like 4 kids together in my head.
Okay. Well, I'm looking at the scale, and again, I'm only looking at California, so this is according to childsupport.ca.gov, which is an official government website for California child support services. 1 child is 20% of net income. 2 children is 40% of net income. 3 children is 50% of net income.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't even know what the fuck 7 kids is net income, because 2 times 3 is 6. So that means if you have 6 kids, that's 100% of your net income based on this scale from the official white people website. And I'm trying to do the math. You know what I'm saying?
But you got to claim the kids.
I understand that. But if you get put on child support in the state of California with 3 kids, that's automatic 50% of your income. Just off rip. So if you make $100K a year, the state takes $50,000 a year just off rip.
Yeah.
For child support, and that's with 3 kids. So 7 is like 125% based on this scale.
Well, one of the girls said that she couldn't even get him to pay for the abortion.
Damn.
So she allegedly, she posted all her conversations with him, and basically he was kind of giving her the runaround, like, oh, I'm gonna send it, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, whatever.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't have a problem paying. You know what I'm saying?
Abortions is free.
They are?
No, give her money.
Nah, fuck that. What happened? What you mean?
Wait, they out here lying to y'all?
They free? How you get them for free? Why she laugh? How you get them for free?
I'm not dirty macking no bitch. I want all the girls to get their money.
Nah, bro.
I'm not saying it. Hey, I said what I said.
Hey man, listen. How you get them for free?
And it also depends on what state you in.
California. How you get them for free in California?
You tell Planned Parenthood that you don't have insurance.
And they abort it for free?
Bro, I'm a media personality now. Like I can't be saying shit like this.
What?
Like I can't be saying stuff like this. Allegedly, I heard. I don't know. But I mean, it's a come up. I mean, most of the time bitches are saying they pregnant, they not even pregnant. They just getting the money from y'all. But guess what's cheap though? Guess what costs less than diapers?
How long they been free? More than 3 years?
I haven't got an abortion within 3 years. I know people who've gotten abortions with this year.
Were they free before 2020?
Before 2020?
Yeah.
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here.
But head.
What?
But it shouldn't even get to the abortion state. It shouldn't even get to that phase of the relationship. Because you know what's $60 at CVS? The Plan B.
Now you can get the over the counter one. That one $40, I think, right?
It depends on, it's a range. Some of them is $59, some of them is $40. But guess where they $18 at?
Where?
Kaiser.
With no insurance?
No insurance. They don't. Well,
you can just pull up and be like, "Let me get one of them for $18."
Okay, I'm not trying to spread false propaganda.
Okay.
So, I am a member. I'm a member service member. What they say? Member service. I'm a service member of Kaiser. So, I'm gonna assume that they just automatically assume that I have that I have insurance, but I've never been carded when I go up there to buy them for my friends.
What?
For my friends.
Man, let's move on, bro.
But then, but I've also paid $8.
Groupon?
Just wear condoms.
Nah, I get that.
Or pull out quicker.
I get all of that.
It shouldn't even get to the...
Definitely need to have a conversation.
No, don't go back on talking about it, because then you're going to have a bitch looking at me like, why the fuck would she even tell you that? Like, I don't need no bitches thinking I'm dirty macking on them. Like, I'm not.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
might have to mute a lot of shit on here.
Nah, we ain't mute
This motherfucker
nothing.
ain't coming out till Tuesday.
Nah, nigga, fuck that.
They can't have me dirty macking the girls.
Man, anyway, shout out to Duke Dennis. Hope that king figure it out.
But I mean, hey, it's not traditional to wake up the next day and go get that pill.
Traditional? I wouldn't call it a tradition.
Well, you should make it a tradition.
Tradition is crazy.
So you can stop getting scammed.
I'm not getting scammed no more.
You out here getting scammed.
I'm just saying, like, before 2020, they was free. Like 2019, they was free.
Okay, so
what you mean?
You shooting the club up and you just leaving the bodies there?
Hell no. No. Mm-mm. Like,
you supposed to go clean them bodies up immediately. You don't leave the bodies there.
So peep game, right? What if you go to a concert and you ain't got the right credential?
Mm-hmm.
It's a group of us.
Uh-huh.
A group of us might not make it through the barricade. We can sneak one through.
So if one gets snuck through that barricade, it's another security that's gonna come snatch your ass up.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But
24 hours.
I didn't know that.
They got a 24 hour. They got a 48 hours. They got a 72 hours.
Security.
Yes.
Yeah.
It don't. It's
big,
precautions.
Big ass niggas.
Yeah, come wipe everybody out. We can really shut the whole concert down.
Niggas will think we crazy. Something wrong with both of us.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I don't even play. I don't play. I'm actually canceling the show. Whole show canceled.
Street sweeper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Trump and the first homeboy is beefing all over the timeline.
The girlies are fighting.
Yes. Like, them niggas need to get in the booth.
Hey, you know what? Like, people's like, because I'm trying to educate people at the same time I'm entertaining people. Like, you always got to take the fun out of shit, but your little tweets and it's like, bro, you talking about the richest nigga in the world and the president of the free world beefing publicly.
Yeah.
This is not good for nobody. This, you know what I'm saying? Both of these niggas, I was going to say a word we can't use no more. Both of these men have...
Crackers.
No, both of these men are they have issues. Both of them are megalomaniacs. Both of them are extremely, they have big egos.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Not the Beyonce shit. I'm talking about these fools they are egomaniacs and they are beefing on a public forum where it's like, bro, like Trump is just saying whatever the fuck he want to say. Elon is like, well, if he's going to do, then Trump is like, well, fuck it, we pull all this funding. And Elon, well, fuck it, if you pulling my funding, that includes the space program. So how you gonna get your astronauts?
So they really is like...
That's what I'm saying. Like, people like, this is crazy. This nigga, what do you mean? This is not funny. Like, you talking about, like, Trump is like, well, pull his funding. Okay, well, that's like a whole workforce getting laid off. Like, imagine they was like, well, you know what? Fuck, we don't need radio. Let's get rid of Sirius XM. Nigga, that's a big-ass company.
Right.
Everybody out of a job, right? Boom. And and Elon is like, well, fuck it. If you're going to take radio out, that means we take the radio out of every car or whatever the fuck. And now we just get rid of cars. And it's like, bro, this is not Monopoly. Nigga, this is this real life. Like, and that's really what's going on. He's like, yeah, well, I saw Elon's tweet like, well, if President Trump wants to cut the funding or whatever he said, he's like, well, that includes a space program. So good luck with, that means we're going to start dismantling the spaceships we've been building for you. It's like, bro,
what?
Yeah, that's what I'm
it's
trying.
cracking like that on Twitter?
It's cracking. Like, these niggas is tripping.
I got to go down Elon timeline.
Elon is on one. And I'm just like, bro, this ain't, I get it. People's like entertained, but I'm like, bro, this shit's some real shit. Like, these niggas are billionaires.
Hey, we've been saying it since we stepped in this our first episode. America is ghetto.
It's the whole, anyway.
To quote the Coast Guard, my brother DJ Hed, America's a Tubi movie.
Bro, it's crazy.
But them niggas need to just do baddies.
Can you imagine Trump and Elon on baddies?
I need them niggas on bad. They have
tell Natalie to call them niggas.
They got a show called Bad Boys.
Tell Natalie to call them.
They need to do that, or one of them needs to drop a diss track.
They ain't doing that.
But they've been doing ghetto shit. Did you see the U.S. Secretary of Education can't count in front of all these people? Bitch up there sounding like me.
Was that Linda McMahon?
Yeah. And then, I didn't know that was McMahon from wrestling.
Yeah.
I only know McMahon from that.
Yeah, that was his wife.
That nigga over there hiring homies.
Yeah, that's what they've been doing.
He just hiring people.
They just running it up. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen, but Trump also mentioned dismantling, like, Elon's, whatever, his group or whatever, because Doge is now a real government, and it's not even a government. Doge is actually a real entity. It's the Department of Government Efficiency. That's the company that's the branch of the government that Elon, quote unquote, runs. Mm-hmm. They like, well, let's get rid of that. And it's like, after you just gave him full access to classified everybody's data in the country and all of this, you gave him free run. Now it's like, well, let's get rid of it. It's like, bro, what you think is going to happen to everybody's information? And like, this ain't cool. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, they are over there freestyling.
They freestyling. I've been telling y'all niggas for years that Trump is a freestyle champion.
Trump is over there doing what the fuck he want to do.
And yeah, both of them are.
Yeah, but shout out to them. We got 3 years left?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Trump has said that he wanted to be the last president or some shit he said.
But you know what? I feel like no matter what Democratic Party you're a part of, people have been affected by the changes that were made.
Hell yeah.
And the things that he's taken away or removed funding from. So I feel like people are now starting to see, no matter what party you're a part of, the decisions that the person you're in favor of is also going to affect you no matter how much money you make.
Yeah.
Well, not no matter how much money you make. For the people who have less than the rich, but are in favor of them because of certain things that they wanted to put into place, certain policies they were trying to put into place.
All this stuff affects everybody.
Yeah.
And it ain't just about you, champ.
That's why I don't see, did you see too, I know we got to go, but The what is it called? The big bill.
The big bill.
It's called the big bill or like the something bill. That's the one that they said Congress passed, and Congress said that they didn't even get a chance to read it.
Oh, yeah, the one about it was a mandate for electric vehicles.
So, Elon, there's a clip of Trump talking about this back and forth between him and Elon.
Mm-hmm.
And Elon quoted it on X. And he said, "This is a lie."
Yeah.
He said this was written. I don't want to quote him incorrectly, but I believe he said something like, "This was written so quick and passed so quick that I didn't get to see it,
Yep.
and Congress also didn't get to see it."
Yep.
So I feel like the decisions that Trump is making, I don't think that all of his people, like we seeing what's going on with him and Elon publicly.
Yeah.
Imagine what's happening internally.
Behind the scenes.
People are probably about to start turning on him.
For sure.
So I don't think that last president shit, like.
Oh, you said you don't think it's the okay? I get what you're saying.
No. I think that he might be.
But they turned on him last time,
He might
and
be
then he
losing
came
allies.
back. He's a convicted felon.
But yeah, that's crazy. I still don't understand how he got back to a job that he got fired from.
This shit ghetto.
Yeah.
So, hey.
But you see how they're just casually discussing World War III.
Bro, it's ghetto. I keep telling people everything ain't. Glasses Malone told me over 10 years ago, because I used to walk around making fun of people, shooting jokes. It wasn't bullying. It was just my version of being a prankster.
Yeah.
And he used to tell me, "Hey, listen, Head, everybody ain't playing. Everybody ain't playing." And that's when I stopped doing that shit to everybody.
What's the worst prank you did that you just had to that's where you just had to draw the line?
I made the homie think he caught something from a girl.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
It was a prank. I thought it was hilarious.
How long did you let the prank go on?
About 2 days.
2 days?
Yeah. Oh no, that ain't the worst. I made this girl I went to prom with. I made her think that she got accepted to a university.
That's not worse than the STD.
It was. It was worse.
Well, because that's when you printed up the letters and all of that.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
That was a more detailed.
I didn't print up the letters, but yeah, I made it. Yeah, it was bad.
Because that would make me want to get down with you.
Yeah,
to make
I did
think,
some bad stuff.
Why?
Just for entertainment.
And it's really funny to you?
It was funny at the time.
With the homie and the STD, did anybody else think it was funny, or were you just on your own?
No, because his mom ended up his
mama knew.
Yeah, his mom ended up getting the message, and so she kicked his door in like in the morning, and they sat and cried together, and he told her everything he ever did with who. It was bad.
Are y'all friends?
No, not because of that, but we not. Yeah. It wasn't because of that, but no, we not friends right now.
Okay, so what did you say? I'm just playing. Did you have to explain to his mom?
I had to. Yeah, I don't think his mom fucked with me the same after that.
Damn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so Glasses used to tell like, "Hey, everybody ain't playing Head," and so I had to chill out. So this the point is,
shit.
Everybody laughing and Head's on. It's like everybody ain't playing. Like. Niggas think that it's all fun and games until niggas start shooting and, you know what I'm saying, some shit get to cracking off.
You got me rethinking this Shinsia shit.
What?
Nothing.
What Shinsia shit?
Nothing.
What'd she do?
She didn't do nothing.
I shouldn't holler at her?
You should do whatever you want to do.
All right. Well, make sure you comment and like.
You dangerous.
I am?
I'm so scared of you right now.
Oh, the Shinsia prank. That's why Silas was like, "Hey, just so you know, like this nigga play different." You know what I'm saying? Like, anyway, I'm still waiting. Like, comment.
I will super glue your laptop together.
That's fine. Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you contribute to our algorithm. We appreciate you for watching each and every week. Right here on Effective Immediately, and also if you're listening to the audio version, hit that follow or that plus button on the audio podcast app, and we appreciate you greatly. Go to Gina's website.
Yes. More orders came in after last episode.
Yes.
Hofessions.com for the card game. Turn your card game up. Turn your game night up with the Hofessions card games.
Yes, go get that. And
if you watching this on a Saturday, play It's Saturday, Ziggy Iggy ooh ooh.
It's Sticky Icky.
Sticky Iggy Iggy.
They talking about weed.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, Waking and Bacon.
System on blast. Got a girl. Yeah, it's sticky, icky. Ooh, it's sticky. It's the time on. Never mind.
That motherfucker bang.
Shout out to Ludacris. It's effective immediately. Thank you for watching.